Set and dead off over 2 miles. In the fourth, the Every Cheltenham Festival race live, only on Racing TV Amateurs Handicap. It's the top weight Jet and Me and Palamon matching strides at the end of a furlong, followed by Inchiquin Maid. Close up on the outside is Wrecking Ball Paul, one unchallenged in last year's race, and has come through now to take it up. So it's Wrecking Ball Paul that goes to the lead, followed by Palamon, Jet and Me, Inchiquin Maid, and then Grappa Noni and Indulging. They're being followed by Scott Lang and Ard towards the inside. Gap in the field then of 4 lengths to Nusra as they turn into the straight, and Beaufort Storm and the Truant, Influential Lady, and Warrior Line as they race on towards the final 1.5 miles. And the leader is Wrecking Ball Paul and Kevin Healy by a couple of lengths to Palamon and Jack Hendrick, with in third place Inchiquin Maid and Declan Lavery. On the inside is Jet and Me and Finney Maguire, being followed by Indulging and Eva O'Neill. And then Grappa Noni and Paddy Smullen, with a couple of lengths to Ard and John Gleeson, Nusra, Alan O'Sullivan next, and then Beaufort Storm and David Doyle. After them is the Truant and Nessa Burns, in company with stable companion Scott Lang and Ciara Flynn, as they make the bend towards the halfway stage. Influential Lady and Millie Barker, and at the back of the field as they race towards the far side of the track is Warrior Line and Anya O'Connor. Wrecking Ball Paul gathered in by Palamon, who's now within a half length, a break of a length to Inchiquin Maid in third, 2 lengths to Jet and Me, and then Indulging. Grappa Noni and Ard is next, up into the count here last time out, and then Nusra, Beaufort Storm, Influential Lady, and then Scott Lang, the Truant, 3 lengths to Warrior Line. They're well inside the halfway stage with less than 7 furlongs to go in the Racing TV Amateurs 2 mile handicap as they return to the point at which they started. Wrecking Ball Paul joined, went out from the rail by Palamon, and third is Inchiquin Maid. 2.5 to 3 lengths to Jet and Me, who's followed by Indulging, and then Grappa Noni and Ard and Nusra and Beaufort Storm as they go down towards the 5 marker. Wrecking Ball Paul and Palamon head and head, followed by Inchiquin Maid. 2 lengths off them in fourth is Jet and Me, who's opened up an advantage over Indulging, then Grappa Noni and Ard, Nusra and Beaufort Storm together, and then Influential Lady, Scott Lang, the Truant, and Warrior Line. 4 furlongs out, and it's Palamon heading and under pressure, Wrecking Ball Paul. Closing on the outside is Inchiquin Maid, then Jet and Me and Indulging. Being shaken up is Ardent and Nusra, Beaufort Storm, and Grappa Noni as they run round the home turn. Less than 3 furlongs to go, and it's Inchiquin Maid coming to press on the inside as Palamon out in front of Jet and Me, followed then by Ard and Nusra and Indulging. They're wide across the track inside the final 2 furlongs, and Palamon is giving generously on the inside from Inchiquin Maid, followed by Jet and Me. Running on is Nusra and Grappa Noni towards the outside. Racing inside the final furlong, it's Palamon with Grappa Noni beginning to come home powerfully in the noseband. Grappa Noni joins on the inside Palamon as they go to the line. Paddy Smullen's on a winner. It's Grappa Noni who wins from Palamon and Nusra.
Yes, welcome back to Dundalk. We're honoured and privileged, myself and Fran, to be joined by this man alongside us and his first ever winner, PJ Smullen. Paddy, well done.
Oh yeah, thanks Evan. Yes, sure, it's brilliant. I kind of didn't really know what was happening until it happened, so it still doesn't feel real. Don't even lost for words. So
what did Dermot Weld say to you today coming here?
He just rang me there in the weigh room and he said just pop out nicely and push him on a bit, get my position, kind of sit second or third, track Finney, which I tried to do, and I lost behind him just there kind of around the bend, so and then just kind of try to see if he travels and push on for home then, so that's all he said.
You had a good gallop to aim at as well, which you knew coming here. You knew there'd be plenty of pace on with the likes of Wrecking Ball Paul, who likes to go forward. You got into a lovely position from stall 1.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm thankful they went a good gallop now, because in the car there in the amateur derby, they were a bit slow for him, and they lost some money to quicken. So I'm really glad they did there today.
Sorry, Frank, go on.
I just got to say, but the amateur derby was 1.5 miles. That extra half mile here today needed every yard of it.
Yes, yeah. So I think Mr. Weld is very good to me now. He's giving me chances, and obviously I've only had 2 rides on the track. I'm happy to repay him now. And yeah, I think the last time was more of a favour to me because the trip just didn't suit him at all. But I think everything was right for me and him today, so I'm glad to repay him.
Yeah, and the plan obviously to follow Jeremy, but it was a funny race. It kind of got broke up into 2 divisions from the 5 furlong marker.
Yeah. So I was expecting us to be more a bit bunched together, but everyone seemed to be in single file then going towards the end, so around the last bend. But I'm sure it worked out anyway for me.
And when you pulled out a 2 out, I just said to Fran, I said, Fran, Paddy's a chance here. Were you confident at that stage?
I wasn't really thinking about about winning, to be honest. I was just thinking about getting as good as I can and just push and see where I can get. So when I came out in front, I was obviously delighted. So this doesn't feel real at all.
What was your first impressions when you went by that line?
I don't know, to be honest. It all went by too fast after that line. So it's amazing, really. Yeah.
Magic feeling.
It is, yeah. So.
And of course, your dad, he rode his first winner here.
Yeah.
And he also rode his last winner here.
Yeah, so it's amazing as well. It's a bit of sentimental value as well. So yeah, sure, it's brilliant to follow in his footsteps, even though it's more in your footsteps being Weld's amateur than his. So.
You're better than that.
I'm more like Kevin O'Ryan and a Pat Smullen. So.
You better off on his footsteps, yeah. And it's so appropriate for you to ride your first winner of your career for DK Weld.
Oh yeah, sure, it's amazing. He's been very good to me and the whole family as well. Alistair came up with us in the car today. It'd be his grandson, and he's in school with me, so I'm happy to repay the family for what they've done for me.
And young Robert here as well. First time he came to Dundalk.
Oh, yeah.
Last night, Dad, you may bring me. I have to go see Paddy ride today.
Yeah, sure. We've been getting Robert going as well. He started riding out now, so he's the only jockey size one in the family, so hopefully he can do it instead of me.
And Paddy, obviously you go into Dermot's every morning before you go to school. You're in school in Leinster College, 5th year.
Yeah. So the lads are really good to me in the yard as well. I get lifts with Tori Fennessy and Mikey Amelia from just down the road into Wells, and then head lad Tom Daly drops me to school after. So there's about 3 different cars I'm in the morning. But sure, we make it work anyway.
Good stuff. And of course, the boys here, Whacker tonight, big mobs, emotional for them as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They let in so many winners that your dad had ridden for DK.
Yeah. So I'm just glad to share it with them. So, yeah.
And last year, of course, seeing Hannah ride a winner, Trevor, that obviously gave you a little bit of a push, or did it give you a taste for I want to do this?
Definitely. It kind of gave me the option of being an amateur. I didn't really know about it till kind of 2 years ago. So I've been kind of just tipping away at that now and giving a good push now. I'll be go back to Gordon Elliott's in the summer as well. Sure, it's so hard to do with school on the opposite side of the county. So I'll hopefully stay in with those 2 yards and share the best of both worlds of flat and the national hunt. So
two great places to be in, as we both well know. And I think you're going to have to buy a pair of boots now, are you?
Yeah, I was sitting back I sat in the back of a van out there at the back of the race course, trying on different boots because none of them would go over my calves. So even these barely do. So.
We were slagging your man Fran earlier on there that now you're definitely going to have to get measured up for a pair of boots.
I've been told that's my birthday present already. So
he's going to try and sell you a couple of pairs now.
No, looking down, Kevin, it's not looking proud.
And Fran obviously spotted as well straight away. It was your dad's saddle.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so most of my gears, I have his socks on, and I think these are Ruby Walsh's breeches. So there's a bit of everyone. So whatever fits me, I just throw on.
And great, because obviously Ruby very, very close with your dad, as obviously the two of us were as well.
Yeah. So sure, there's so many people helping me. Ruby and Ted Durkin was on the phone to me before, and Declan obviously over in Hong Kong now. He was helping me out. And
he's your godfather.
Yeah, he's my godfather. He won his first win over there recently, so it's a good week for both of us.
Yeah, great stuff. Paddy, obviously, you're a very accomplished event rider as well. You've been doing a lot of that for the last couple of years.
Yeah. So it's hard now to do both of them at the same time, but we got through it anyway. Just probably my last year in juniors anyway, eventing. So we're going to have a good push at it now and see what I can do. So
good stuff. Have you set yourself any targets going forward, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Look, I'd love to ride some bumpers now, but it's hard with school to get into the yards. Maybe on the weekends I'll head into somewhere if someone gives me some chances. And I think I have to wait till June now for more amateur flat races. So I'll stick into Wells during the week anyway before school. Stay fit.
And last year, seeing your mum produce a couple of runs as well under her own name again.
Oh yeah, sure. The Black Tiger at home. It just didn't really go to plan for us last year. It was either the ground or the distance gone wrong. So Hannah has the license, she can ride in the flat for Mom. So I'd say she'll take those rides and I might get an amateur flat one. So
You're going to have to get a couple of more horses because, of course, it was yourself and Hannah and, of course, your younger sister Sarah who pressurised your mum into getting back out that licence, wasn't it, last year?
and I don't think we're going to get any more out of her. She's already regretting it, so I think that's going to happen.
Great stuff. And Paddy, brilliant scenes, and you couldn't make it up. It's absolutely
brilliant,
fantastic.
So thanks, Kevin.
Enjoy looking at the
Thanks,
video.
Fran.
Well
Enjoy looking at the video. Have you seen his Caravani video from Cheltenham all those years ago? No?
I'll show you.
Paddy, many congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Hope it's the first of many.
Hopefully,
Well done. Enjoy.
Thanks. Thanks, Rob.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.